I was born again, I was spirit-filled, I was prophesying, I was doing all the things that you would do as a Christian, and having, a good walk with God, still filled with the Holy Spirit, but I couldn't get free. When I was a young girl, around 8 or 9, I was introduced by an older girl to pornographic stories, these magazines. They were called True Confessions, and they were very short stories of a person having an encounter with another person and the explicit details of the sexual act. And there was also some grooming that she did of me, and that kind of set the scene for love, but distorted. Song of Songs, it says 3 times that you shouldn't awaken love before it's time. And my brain was awakened to that. It shaped it so that the way that I chose to love romantically was distorted. The thing for women about pornographic thoughts is it usually comes through story form in words or movies, like romantic movies, not so much the pornography as a man would do it, where they have visual images. So for a woman, it's the story and the love story and then the sexual act imagined. And what we know about pornography now is you have to get larger and larger doses. And so, of course, it didn't just stop with the reading of sexual material. It was, I had to have the real thing. And so my life was smattered with encounters that probably replicated what was going on in the short stories. And that was all the way through my life. They were actual physical encounters before I was married, after I was married. It affected my marriage, obviously, and our marriage broke up. It absolutely condemned me because all the time I was thinking, but I'm this person, but really I'm this person. You're still failing, like you still haven't got there, you're still not the real thing. And so it was a big dilemma. Every time I was drawn into it, within, like, this is a terrible thing, but one time just feeling absolutely guilty straight after the act of adultery, on the bed saying, I can't do this, I have to pray right now and ask God for forgiveness. And the other person was a bit shocked, but I have to ask God because I have just done the wrong thing again. And how can I get rid of this? How can I get to a place where I don't get sucked in by this all the time, where the addiction is finished? Then one day I was battling this with God, and I was like, God, I don't understand, I understand that you set me free, but you're also a God of justice, and you have principles that we abide by, and I don't know which comes first or which conquers. Is it the fact that you love me and you forgive me, or is it the fact that I do it right? And it's like I saw things in a balance. It's like scales. He said, mercy trumps all. Even though I'm still struggling, your mercy sets me free. And from that point on, I didn't have a struggle. It was like it just clicked in my brain, reset everything, and the addiction stopped being something that I couldn't control. And I was free. I didn't have the lustful thoughts. I didn't have everything going on in my head and the temptation. And that for me was just so powerful and amazing. Our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit, and I feel like the Holy Spirit has been redoing my house, like inside and out. He's gone through my mind and cleansed it and got rid of the stories and the images. There's a verse in the Bible that says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And my house, my temple, has been renewed, and So my mind and my house is cleansed and beautiful again. I'm still a single woman, but I never feel alone. I never feel unloved. I never feel like I'm in a position where God doesn't see me. He absolutely sees me. He absolutely knows my needs. He absolutely comes through for me in every way. And I know he is like right here. Even as I'm speaking, he's right here, just holding my hand and being able to say this journey. He is my constant source of joy and peace, and my dad, my friend, the one who knows me best, the one who knows me and knows what's good for me. He's just everything. Like, even if I had nothing else in the world, he would be enough.